for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. This time he's looking to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Henry running to the left. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That's Jefferson. He's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy operating from the pistol. Has it down close. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of...
It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here. Henry hits the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming after the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. They'll throw on 1st. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking to the air here. Setting up the screen. Has some daylight through the 40. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a throw. Dump off caught by his back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. That's brought in by Miller. And he'll get this through the midfield strike, but starts pushing into Vikings territory.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. They strike for 23 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third and long for him here. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints with it on 4th and 10. Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. This a 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Passers just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Hard to do better than that, a 66-yard punt. And the Saints will get set to take over. throwing it to start this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Looking for a throw here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. They motion the tight end over. Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Pass is caught by Addison. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
They kick the running back in motion. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punch, and here's another huge one. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up with the 20 after the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll get this to Jefferson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On the move, headed right. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Fits it through the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to the air, McCarthy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 18. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Elijah Molden. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead did the exact opposite here, Kate. And now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Lot of room they need here. It's 4th and a long 8. Pass play coming here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sideline?
Put the body on the line for his team. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And it's a gain down to the 5-yard line. Give him 4 on that play. So now they've got 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. McCarthy throwing here. Oh, he nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. A very short kick here from the right hash. Smith able to put it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Throwing off the play fake here. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
From the 36. He's got Brown on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. From midfield now. He fires one deep down the middle. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Now motion Brown right. 3rd and long for him here. He's got it inside the 25. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Running back sent in motion. Working inside the red zone. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week, how to find a way to flush this, because it's just not been their kind of game. You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. The Saints call their third and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Another run for Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down. Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to him. Gets in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings put up even more points in a win. One after try, good by Reichert. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.